Hey everybody, it's Grandpa Red Pill. In for a visit and a sit down. I've been busy the last couple of weeks. It's been my grandson's birthday. Of course, my daughter has absolutely lost her mind about that, trying to make it perfect, trying to make it what it was never for her. But then that's life. And I warned her that it's particularly tough for a boy to grow up. Because as a child, he's loved unconditionally. But as a man, if he doesn't produce, he's worthless. And that's the irony of growing up male. I mean, you grow up female, you're loved unconditionally as a child, and then you're loved unconditionally as a woman. Because only women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally. Men, well, we have to go out and earn it. And that's just the way it is. She, of course, is in denial and says that, well, those are gender norms and they're being trained out. And I said, they're more than gender norms, dear. That is evolutionary biology. You cannot deny it. We are prisoners of our own biology, and unless you can enact laws to keep us on the straight and narrow, people will skirt around them. Shaming language will not work. Embarrassment will not work. And let's face it, women like the way things are right now, or at least the Yay Women group, that they don't have to be traditional women, but we all still have to be traditional men. So I sat down with my grandson and I explained it to him. And told him that I know where he's coming from. I know what the next couple of years are going to be like for him. And yes, this is the way it is. And there's no getting around it. I don't know what it is about women who want to protect their boys when they're young, but will turn on them like rabid dogs when they get older. And in a way, I'm sort of glad I never got to see that part of my mother. She passed away when I was 9. The only woman I really had who cared about me after that was my stepmother's mother. And as far as I'm concerned, that woman will always walk on water. When a 76-year-old woman sits down with a 14-year-old boy and tells him, modern women are worthless. Love them all, marry none. Well, that's a good woman. That's a damn good woman. That's a damn good woman who was looking out for her grandson. Or at least someone that she can treat like a grandson. There have been a few other things that have been going on. I got him a Samick Sage breakdown bow for archery. I bought myself a similar bow, so he has friendly competition in the house. I gotta act like sibling, parent, mentor, and friend. If any of you got any suggestions, I'm open for them, because I am on completely uncharted territory. With my daughters, I only had to be dad, the voice of authority, the guide, the mentor. I didn't worry about being their friend until they were adults and they started paying bills. And once they started doing that, they knew where old dad was coming from. Or as they say in China or Taiwan, Lao Ba, old dad. So, it's tough for him. But anyway, got him the bow, got him some wooden arrows, because we compete in a medieval group. Damn, wooden arrows are expensive. Holy shit. Look them up on Amazon if you get a chance, if that's what you're into. But I got him some carbon arrows to practice with. He's still having a tough time stringing the bow, and it's only a 25-pound pull. So I'm gonna pick up probably a stringer, and that should make his job a little easier. Because every time he needs to string the bow, it's always, hey, Pop, can you string this for me? And I always stand there and let him try at least once. And when he's real close, I'll make him try a second time. But he's gaining strength. He's only 13. You know, I wasn't stringing a bow like that until I was 16, 17. So I cut him some slack. But he's enjoying it. I'm actually having fun with it too. And he's going to be a good competition archer. And I'm going to enjoy competing next to him. So there's no age groups for this where we do it. It's simply competition. Everybody's on an even keel. Men, women, children, elderly. There's no age groups or weight groups with archery. It's all the same. But that aside, he went with his friend Ethan to Dave & Buster's. She took them out to eat, play games. They came home last night and they had fun. And I listened to all the stories. And I really like the idea that he hangs out with this young boy, Ethan. Because Ethan's got both of his parents. He's the same age as my grandson, but oh God, did he sprout. When I first met Ethan a year and a half ago, he was about 4'6", 4'5". And I hadn't seen him in a while because I was working incredible hours on the weekends. So even when Ethan would come over for a sleepover, I wouldn't see him. I'd come home, have breakfast, relax for a little bit, go to bed, get up, go back to work again. When they were in bed. So he came over the other day and stood up, and I went, holy cow, what happened to you? Been hanging out with Tom Bombadil? Or been getting ent draft? Because he shot up. He's got to be 5'6", 5'7" now. And I'm a short guy. I'm only 5'3". I've lost 3 inches in the last 30 years. And now my grandson's just about taller than me in bare feet. And it is what it is. But I think what I'm musing about today is that I'm keeping those open lines of communication laced with humor and fortified with love, because I love the boy. He's a good kid, both of them. And I just want what's best for them. I don't want some 304 getting her claws into either one of them. And I'm sure his father is restricted with what he can teach because both parents are married and there is a stable relationship. Now that in itself might be fortification for Ethan, but I still keep those warnings for my grandson. So here's wishing to them both. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say today. Thanks for listening to an old man and letting him rant a little bit. Y'all have a good day. This has been Grandpa Red Pill, the curmudgeon of MGTOW. Good day.